Okay, now just close your eyes, please. Please keep your eyes closed, or if you feel like, you can keep your eyes open. Today, we are going to have a little meditation class. When we say meditation, this is something which is absolutely effortless, because it is our own nature. You can keep your eyes closed and listen, or you can close your eyes, but direct your attention to yourself. It's absolutely simple and effortless. We shall share all that we have shared so far in so many words. See the truth of it instantaneously, now and here. Just see this point, friends. When I say, please listen to me, you are and you shall wait for my words to be spoken. But surely you shall not wait for the silence. You wait for the spoken words. You do not wait for silence. Silence already there. When I say, listen, in case it so happens you have closed your ears, you have to open your ears. But take the example of your eyes. If I say, please see, if your eyes are open, it's effortless. If eyes are closed, you have to open your eyes. But to be conscious, you don't have to close or open your eyes. If you have closed your ears to listen, you have to open your ears. But to be conscious of seeing and listening, to be conscious, you don't need to open or close your eyes. Open or close your ears. As when to listen to my speech, You wait for the speech. There is no waiting for silence. To see your thought, to be conscious of your thought, you have to wait for a thought. But to be conscious, you don't need to wait for. To be conscious of a thought, you wait for the arrival of the thought. But to be conscious, to be the consciousness, there is no need to wait for the arrival of a thought or the departure of a thought. The beginning of the sound doesn't mark the end of silence. End of the sound doesn't mark the beginning of silence. Sounds begin, sounds end. Silence always there. Thoughts begin. Thoughts end. Awareness, yourself, the consciousness. No beginning, no end. Always existing. Effortless, immediate, instantaneous. Just see this point, friends. We asked you to come to this class. Before you came to this class, your body was in your home, in your room. You are living, just see the relative example. In the room, you are living in space, whether it is a hutment or a palace. You are living in space. To come from your room to this classroom, you don't carry your home, carry your room. You live in space and then you start walking in space. You cover the distance in space from your room to the classroom. Now your body is in the classroom and in the space that is in the classroom. So see that. Your body was in space, lived in space inside the room. You made your body to walk in space from your room to this classroom. And now you are keeping your body in space in the classroom. So the body cannot exist away from the space at any time. But you do not carry your personal space. Body moves in space. Body doesn't carry its space. the space is always there. The forms move, formless space, immobile. Though the body exists in space, moves in space, there is no personal space. Space all-inclusive everywhere. Now close your eyes if you have opened it. Shift your attention from your physical body and universe to your thoughts. In fact, the moment you close your eyes, your attention is shifted within. Your memories of many kinds, thoughts of many kinds, sounds, touches, taste, smell, sight, different types of thoughts. And the thoughts move in consciousness, awareness. Chidakasa, the space of consciousness. As much your body existed in space in your room, in the same place in the room, if you close your eyes, your thoughts also existed in consciousness. As your body moves from one point in space to another point in space, without your carrying the space with you, along with the body, your thoughts come. Thoughts to move in consciousness, and you do not carry your personal consciousness. Thus you can see, if your body exists in this vast universe, you close your eyes, you are with your thoughts, memories. Memories exist. Move in consciousness. This is what we saw the last class. The word vichara. Vichara not only means inquiry, investigation, but as I told you, viparita chara, moving in the opposite direction. Usually when we say we see the world, it seems as though all of us are lost in the perceived creation, the vast universe, in which the body is existing, moving around. For the body to move around, your eyes must see it. For your eyes to see, your eyes do not decide where it is to move, where the body must go. The decision takes place inside with your thoughts. And the thoughts are seen in the presence of the awareness. Eyes do not see the thought. Ears cannot hear the thought. The thoughts, you know, you are aware. So if you ask your question, when you see the creation, when you listen to a sound, where do they all begin? Listening to the sound doesn't begin with the sound. Because even before the sound comes, the listening is already there. To listen means to be conscious of your capacity to hear at the level of the ears. When the ears go deaf, you don't listen, but you are still conscious. Seeing does not begin with the object. Seeing begins with your eyes. Even the objects are not there, eyes do not go. But the seeing begins with your being conscious at the level of the eyes. Even if eyes go blind, the blind man is still conscious. So in reality, our seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, smelling, all begin with yourself, the awareness. To be conscious. Your eyes are not needed. A blind man is as conscious as the deaf or the dumb. Even if you can't taste something, you can't smell something as in Corona times, but unconscious you are not. And to be conscious, please see that, friends. To be conscious. You don't need to be conscious of a thought. You can open your eyes and listen if you feel like. But direct your attention to yourself. Always be with yourself. To be conscious, you don't need to be conscious of a thought. Before you say you are conscious of a thought, first you must be conscious, then only of a thought of any kind. Before you are conscious of seeing or hearing or touching or tasting, first you must be conscious. To be the consciousness, to be conscious, It doesn't depend upon your perception, sensation, or the object of perception. Somehow we think we begin with the world and the body. Body has no sense of beginning and end. Eyes have no sense of seeing and not seeing. Thoughts have no sense of thinking or not thinking. You don't need to say I to be conscious. Thus viparita chara, moving backward, moving back as though. Because you seem to be totally involved and lost in the objective universe, as though you return, you trace your footstep back from the creation, perceived creation, to body, to senses, to thoughts, to yourself. But being in the self, you recognize you had never left that place to return. You don't leave the space to return to space. Your movement at body level is always in space. You don't leave the consciousness to return to consciousness. Thus, when you have to wait for a sound, for you to listen to the sound, you don't wait for silence. There is no waiting for silence. You are listening in silence. You may have to wait for a thought. You don't wait for consciousness. There is no waiting, instantaneous. As you keep your eyes closed, you may have to wait for different memories to flash and disappear. And this waiting, listen carefully friends, this waiting is not the job of the consciousness. As even when you are waiting to listen, waiting is not the job of the ears. The ears are not waiting to listen. Eyes are not waiting to see. It is the I thought, individuality, who considers itself a listener in relation to the ears, a seer in relation to the eyes, that is waiting for listening to a sound or seeing a form. Ears do not wait. Eyes do not wait. Body does not wait. Tongue doesn't wait. In fact, nothing in the physical universe waits or can wait for something. Waiting belongs to the individuality, the I. The listener, who assumes the role of a seer, toucher or taster, the I waits. The same I also please. Waits for a thought. Consciousness doesn't wait for anything. Waiting belongs to the I, the individuality. There is no waiting in consciousness. You can't wait to be conscious. So there is, just see that word waiting. The whole life for billions of people waiting to live, waiting to die, waiting to be rich, waiting to be poor, waiting to be married, waiting to be divorced, waiting to be healthy, waiting to be diseased, waiting for a faith, waiting to be dismissed the faith, waiting to be liberated, waiting to be happy. You understand? Waiting is an exclusive feature of the I, the individuality. Nothing ever waits in the universe. Close your eyes and see that, friends. There is no sense of waiting anywhere in the physical universe. The space doesn't wait. Neither the air, nor the water, nor the fire, nor the earth. Not only elements do not wait for anything, elementals. Your body has no sense of waiting. Deho na janati. The body doesn't know anything. Waiting is not a physical phenomenon. Neither it is a sensation or a sense perception. Eyes do not wait. Ears do not wait. Tongue doesn't wait. Nose doesn't wait to smell. Ears do not wait to hear. Neither the objects are waiting to be heard and seen and tasted and touched. Move on to your thoughts. Thoughts do not wait. Thoughts are waited for. The I thought waits for every thought, or waits for the thoughts to disappear. Yourself, the consciousness, awareness, has no waiting for anything in this universe. The gross elements and elemental universe, the perceptions, sensations, thoughts and memories of every kind. The I waits for it. The one thought. And that is the one while waiting, it suffers a sense of agitation, craves for meditation. Understand? Since the creation doesn't wait for anything, there is no agitation in the creation. There is no agitation in the elements, space, air, fire, water, earth. There is no agitation, sense of agitation in your body, senses, or even thoughts. That is why the celebrated statement which comes out in the Upanishads, whole universe, everything always in meditation. Dhyayati eva samudraha, ocean in meditation. Dhyayati eva parvataha, mountain is in meditation. Dhyayati eva prithvi, the earth is in meditation. Everything always in meditation. And yourself the awareness, dhyana swarupa, dhyatru dhyana dheya rupa, dharma dharma vivarjita. There, it is meditation pure. There is no meditator, object of meditation, or meditating. You are meditation. There is no agitation in the universe. Always everything in meditation. Is the I, is the only place, the waiting individuality. Waiting means agitation, waiting for somebody, waiting for something. Not only you wait for Mahadeva. Please, friends, see that. Not only we are waiting for a climate change, waiting for seeing something, hearing something, touching something, being with somebody, being with a sensation, being with a thought, being with a belief, being with a disbelief, waiting for a God, waiting for liberation, waiting for meditation. You understand? This waiting is the huge agitation. Billions of people go through that. Whereas in reality, who you are, dhyana swarupa, meditation itself. In your sense of being, the consciousness, there is no agitation. A thought is not needed for you to be conscious. And that includes, you don't need to say I to be. As when the name flower is not needed for the flower to exist. The name, any name is not exist, any name is not needed for the object to exist. No name is needed for a thing to exist. Your first name, the I, is not needed for you to exist, for you to be the awareness, consciousness. Always in meditation. You don't need a word or speaking. You don't need a word or speaking. You don't need eyes or seeing. You don't need ears or hearing. You don't need thoughts or thinking. You don't need I thought to assume the role of a thinker or a seer, to be conscious, the self that you are, to be the meditation. Nothing and nobody is needed. Naturally, effortlessly. It's a nameless, formless existence. Eyes are needed to see. Ears are needed to hear. Every sense organ is needed for a sense perception, not to be conscious. Hands and legs are needed to move. Mouth is needed to speak. Every part of the body is needed for a particular function, but not to be conscious. A thought is needed. Again to function. Even the I thought is needed to interact, communicate. But none of these things needed to be the self, the awareness. That is why Shankara so nicely writes, Mano buddhi ahankara cittani naham nacha srotra jive nacha grana netre nacha vyoma bhumi na tejo na vayu chidananda rupa shivoham shivoham chidananda rupa shivoham 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 shivoham. Who I am. The meaning of the word I. You are not a name I. You are not the word I. You are not the thought I. That is why that language, ahankara ahamna, I am not the ahankar. My manaha, every types of thoughts, memories, every thought including the I thought, I am not. It's an impossibility to speak. How do you say, I am not the I? Is it necessary to say? First thing, the moment you say, I am not the I, who is speaking? If you are not there, should you speak that I am not this? And that is why the whole teaching is a marvelous joke, a beautiful nothingness. As even it is not needed to say, I am quiet, to be quiet. You don't need to say, I am not the ahankar, to be free from any concept, any word, any idea. None of these things, Vyoma, Bhumi, Teja, Vayu, space, air, fire, water, earth, have a sense of I. Not your body has a sense of I. Not your sense organs have a sense of I. Nor your thoughts have a sense of I. The sense of I is not needed for anything to exist, including yourself, the consciousness. Always in meditation. So there is no waiting for meditation. There is no waiting for getting rid of agitation. Meditation, being yourself, is neither the presence of a thought nor the absence of a thought. Is not the presence of a perception or absence of a perception. Is not the presence of a sensation or absence of a sensation. Is not the presence of an object or the absence of an object. Therefore, to be the meditation, what is the sensation you must wait for, however exotic or ordinary? What is the thought you must wait for, however exotic or ordinary? What is the place you should wait for, a time you should wait for? Nitya Siddha, eternally accomplished. Siddha is not some unusual entity in the universe. Meditation is not an unusual, exclusive experience in the universe. It should be. In fact, as you even cannot escape the space from anywhere, you can escape from a mountain to a mountain, a planet to planet, a star to star, but you can't escape from space in space. Same thing, you can escape from one sensation to a perception to a thought, from one thought to another thought, but you can't escape consciousness. And this I, who is waiting or trying to escape, is a total misnomer. It's a functional idea. Its presence or absence makes no difference for you to be who you are. Meditation eternal. Its presence you may need for interact, communicate, to describe. But is not needed for you to be you, for you to be the meditation. Eternally free, Nitya Mukta, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, Swarupa. Eternally pure, eternally awakened, always free. always in meditation. Just be that. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Let's see that, friends. We shall see tomorrow. One more meditation class we'll have. Before I get into the I, the jnana aspect of it. But see the instantaneous nature of your being, who you are. There is no waiting in life. Think of it, friends, just be it. The whole human struggle is to wait for something. Wait for a good time to come or a bad time to go. Waiting to live or waiting to die. Waiting to marry, waiting to divorce. Waiting to be rich, waiting to be poor. Waiting to have a faith or dismiss a faith. Waiting to pick up information or to get rid of the information. You are exhausted, this I thought, individuality. Waiting for a God or dismissing a God. Waiting for liberation, reveling in liberation. There is nobody to revel in freedom, in oneness. You are one without a second. And nobody or nothing can ever escape it. Understand, friends? You cannot. I just say one point, with that we shall stop. Please think of it, friends. This is the first point that came this morning to talk to you. I'll talk to you elaborately tomorrow, but just see it right now. Think. Your body, think. You can go away, please, you can go away from the house. You don't want to belong to the family, you can get away. You don't want to include yourself in a family, you want to be exclusive. I don't want my father, mother, brother, fight with everybody. I'll go away from my family. Listen carefully. I want to be exclusive. I want to go away from my village. You can go away. I'll go away from my state. You can go away. You can go away from my country. You can go away. You can go away from this planet to another planet. You can go away from a solar system to another solar system. Your body can go away from a galaxy to another galaxy. Physically, can your body go away from the universe? Being with one of those places, you can be exclusive. All-inclusive, you cannot escape. Take that statement and think. All-inclusiveness, you cannot escape. Everybody wants to be exclusive in life. That is the biggest flaw. I am the only one who is enlightened. I am the only one who is religious. I am the only one who is informed. Friends, exclusiveness, difficult to maintain. All-inclusiveness, you are already. You are already the universe. You are already infinity. Finite is an exclusive identity. Understand? Finite is an exclusive identity. A role is an exclusive identity. There may be many engineers, but they are not doctors, they are not professionals. Everybody is not religious, everybody is not really secular. Exclusive identity. You understand? Consciousness, your being, and all-inclusiveness. Following a religion makes you exclusive. Following a profession makes you exclusive. Following a practice makes you exclusive. Being yourself, helplessly all-inclusive. Think for yourself. You want to be an exclusive person with exclusive experience, or an all-inclusive being where you are helplessly included in the all-inclusiveness, infinity, absolute. That is meditation. Meditation is an all-inclusive, eternal being that you are. Agitations are exclusive. Happiness is all one and the same. Unhappiness, million kinds. Meditation, one of a kind, nothing other than it. Agitation, physical, mental, eye pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, pain on the neck, pain everywhere. Understand? Your being yourself is absolutely, this all-inclusiveness is effortless. We shall see that tomorrow. Okay? Thank you and namaskar. Have a